Not many people can say this, or maybe admit it, but Jerry Hagedorn's love for the confectionery industry was born from his love of math. The youngest of 7 children, Jerry was born on April 29, 1959, to Thomas and Catherine. His father passed away when he was 2, leaving his mother to raise him and his 6 siblings, Thomas, Edward, Mary Catherine, Mary Ellen, Mary Martha, and Michael. With 3 sisters named Mary, can you spot Jerry's Irish heritage? Despite what might seem like hardship on the surface, Jerry believes each Hagedorn child found their path and he had a great childhood. He has a feeling one of the funnier moments of his candy career is about to happen when you see the pictures of him as a kid with geeky red hair. But we'll let you be the judge of that. Like most 12-year-olds during Jerry's time growing up, he had a paper route. One of the customers on the route was a 2-person CPA office, and one day he stopped by to ask what they were doing. The 2 men flipped the ledger around and showed him the columns of numbers, explaining that they got paid to do the books, but adding that you had to be good at math to be a CPA. Well, young Jerry immediately put aside any boring aspirations of becoming a professional athlete or an astronaut and decided right then and there that being a CPA was his calling. Taking bookkeeping classes in high school, Jerry went on to major in accounting at Baldwin-Wallace College in Berea, Ohio. It was while attending Baldwin-Wallace that Jerry met his future wife, Jean Marie. Living in a co-ed dorm, their relationship blossomed while he lived on the 2nd floor and Jean Marie on the 3rd. They wed in Akron, Ohio at St. John the Baptist Catholic Church, where Jerry's uncle, Monsignor Edward Seward, was the pastor. The wedding was celebrated by his Uncle Eddie and his eldest brother, Father Tom Hagedorn, a true family affair. Jerry and Jean Marie have 2 children, John and Katie, and welcomed their first grandchild, Reuben, 2 years ago. After graduating college in 1981, Jerry landed a position at PricewaterhouseCoopers. He would spend 2 years of his decade-long tenure at Pricewaterhouse in England as part of the international program. Following his English adventure, Jerry was assigned to the Chicago office, with Brock's Confections as one of his clients. In 1992, he took a job as Director of Financial Planning for Brock's and thus began his career in candy. Jerry will be the first to tell you it was those columns of numbers and not the candy that attracted him to Brock's. But once he stepped in the door, the love of the industry took hold. Here he is explaining starch moguls to a bunch of grade schoolers. We bet that went over well. Even in his downtime, the category was on his mind. His kids tell us that on each trip to the grocery store, he straightened the hanging and lay-down bag displays, made sure the seasonal candy looked good, and fluffed up the bulk candy in the pick-a-mix racks. During this time, Brock's and Barry Callebaut were sister companies, and in 2006, Jerry was asked to move to Barry Callebaut USA as Chief Financial Officer. You could say he was head over heels about the promotion. In 2011, he was named Executive Vice President for Barry Callebaut, a position he still holds today. Jerry's accomplishments during his 13-plus-year stint at the company have been nothing short of brilliant. When he first joined Barry Callebaut Americas, the company had a plant in Canada, 4 in the U.S., and 1 in Brazil, 6 total. Today, the company boasts 2 plants in Canada, 9 in the U.S., 3 in Mexico, 3 in Brazil, and 1 in Chile, along with a regional headquarters in Chicago. Now, we're not crediting Jerry exclusively with this amazing growth, but it seems like an odd coincidence that it's all happened since he's joined the company. One of Jerry's greatest legacies to the confectionery category is the work he did to resolve an issue that not only affected Barry Callebaut, but everyone in the industry, Prop 65. The chocolate and cocoa industry has long been the subject of litigation regarding lead and cadmium content allowable in its products under California Prop 65. Jerry spent 2.5 years and $2 million fighting on behalf of the entire industry. Although there's still work to be done, Jerry's determination brought an end to almost 20 years of threatened and actual Prop 65 lawsuits. Elmer Chocolate's Rob Nelson, a Candy Hall of Fame member, said this about Jerry and his efforts. I am especially grateful for his leadership on the Prop 65 issue. Not many people willingly subject themselves to a class action lawsuit to protect others, including competitors, but Jerry charged on and got the job done. His work on Prop 65 will protect many of our industry's manufacturers from frivolous litigation for years to come. For his efforts, Jerry was given NCA's Distinguished Service Award in 2018. And no, this meet and greet with Maria Sharapova was not part of the award. Jerry says receiving the award is one of the most memorable moments in his career because he was recognized by his peers for contributions to the industry. Jerry is also an advocate for the next generation of confectionery leaders, serving as a mentor to many within Barry Callebaut and outside of the organization. His support of these young executives strengthens the industry overall. Barry Callebaut America's president and CEO, Peter Boone, has seen it firsthand, telling us, "I am particularly impressed with Jerry's passion and drive to develop and coach future talent in the confectionery industry. The future of this industry and our communities will be shaped by the many young people Jerry has mentored over the years." Outside of the industry, Jerry has been a difference maker within his own community. For more than 20 years, Jerry and his wife Jean Marie have supported and helped sustain the Project Bridge and Project Care programs of the Joshua House. He also helps fund the Project Care program to assist the Joshua House and the church in providing warm meals, coats, gloves, and clothing to the homeless and less fortunate families in the community. When reflecting on all Jerry has done in the industry and in his community, one of his peers notes, "It makes me smile to think of the great things he has done for all of us throughout the years." There's no doubt everyone in this room should be smiling right now thanks to everything Jerry has achieved. Now please welcome Jerry's son John, who will help us induct his father into the Candy Hall of Fame.